Uh, look, I don't think about it as a kind of there's up to the minute valuation stuff. But I think it's safe to assume that the 11 billion is very outdated at this point. The total value of the XRP we own now exceeds 100 billion. And that is, another mark. One of the things I don't know how to get my head around exactly is, the way that Ripple has traded in the secondary private markets has been at a significant discount to net asset value. Some would say MicroStrategy is comparable in some ways, but trades at I think 3x premium to net asset value. And you think, that's interesting. I think, again, I'm not anti MicroStrategy. I hope is a massive success and keeps doing what they're doing. And look, Ripple has been in a position where we have not prioritized going public. That didn't really make any sense in the previous SEC administration. Maybe that changes in the future, and we'll evaluate that as things unfold.
Hey, Bull Runners, welcome back to the channel. Imagine waking up to discover your XRP investment could potentially skyrocket to $15. Envision a world where Bitcoin price soars past 110,000, transforming your financial reality overnight. Welcome to the future of cryptocurrency, where dreams don't just come true, they exceed expectation. You've likely heard the whispers, the murmurs of a massive shift in the crypto market. But what if I told you there's a clear pattern emerging right before your eyes? A bull flag on XRP price chart that is signaling a potential move towards $15, backed by a surge of open interest. Meanwhile, Bitcoin is not just climbing, it's leaping past $102,000. Thanks to MicroStrategy's latest strategic move, and there's more. Metaplanet is set to multiply its Bitcoin holdings to 10,000 Bitcoin in 2025, setting the stage for an unprecedented bull run. The problem? You might be missing out on these golden opportunities. The solution? Stay tuned, because we're diving deep into these developments. Time is not just money in this market, it's the key to unlocking life-changing wealth. Every second you wait could be a second you're not maximizing your crypto gains. We're on the brink of a new era in digital assets, and the window to act is closing fast. But here's the kicker. If you stick with me until the end of this video, not only will you be fully equipped with the latest crypto insights, but you'll also get an exclusive sneak peek at our new crypto community platform, Altcoin Pro. This is where you'll connect with like-minded investors, get real-time market analysis, and engage in discussions that could shape your investment strategies. We will also be jumping over to X to find out the latest breaking news in the crypto world, and we'll go to CoinMarketCap and check the overall health of the crypto market. So if you're like most people and you don't have the opportunity to spend hours a day in the crypto news, well, that's what we do, and we bring that to you in a condensed manner. So if you're looking for something like that, subscribe today. Comment 777 down below if you're feeling bullish. Let's go. So here we are, CoinMarketCap, currently sitting at a $3.6 trillion market cap. And remember, our most recent all-time high was 3.79 trillion, almost 3.8 trillion back on December 17th. So we're making our way back towards that, obviously with Bitcoin resurging back above $100,000. Ethereum currently sitting at 3690, up 1.43%. BNB up to $740 per coin. Solana currently sitting at $219, and XRP coming in at $242. We will be jumping into the charts of XRP at the end of this video as well. Fear and Greed Index starting to tick up a little bit for us. Historic values last month was up to 83%, so people were getting quite greedy, and we did obviously have that market pullback into those lows last week, and we had a low of 50 last week. Currently sitting at 60, and we were up to 61 yesterday. So there is a lot of movement available to the upside before people start getting too greedy, where market makers could start selling off. Altcoin season index, as you know, everything is pretty much in the green today. So great news there. Even all the altcoins currently sitting at a 54. Yesterday was also at a 54. Last week, though, all the way down to 46. No one was wanting the altcoins last week, but last month it did get all the way up to 85. People were excited. The market was starting to really take off. Obviously, there was a healthy pullback over the last couple of days, couple of weeks. Now we're starting to research to the upside. Bitcoin dominance coming in at 56.2%. Yesterday it was at 55%. Last month it was all the way down at 53.9%. And there's been a crazy battle between number 3 and number 4 in the crypto rankings by market cap. XRP was number 3, then it switched to number 4, back to number 3 today. Last 7 days up 14%. Bitcoin up 8% in the last 7 days. Ethereum up 8%. Solana up 12% in the last 7 days. Coin market cap trending coins right now. Bitcoin at 102,000. Ethereum at 36. Solana 219. Pepe Quad 02105. And Render at $8.92, up 10% for the day. Before we jump into the articles, XRP bull flag up to $15. Bitcoin price tops 101K as Microstrategy makes first Bitcoin buy of 2025. And Metaplanet eyes upping Bitcoin holdings to 10,000 Bitcoin in 2025. Let's take a look at some breaking news over here on X first. So this Jacob King guy, a hater of crypto, a hater of Microstrategy, had something to say. So I wanted to show this. Michael Saylor's Microstrategy purchased more Bitcoin today. He says, notice how each time they buy, the position amount shrinks drastically, average 52%. So December 9th, December 16th, December 23rd, December 30th, and now January 6th, 101 million. So it is decreasing, which is an interesting pattern that they're doing there. They're running out of cash and the momentum is drying up. TikTok from the hater Jacob King. Let me know your opinion down below. Is MicroStrategy going to be running into a scenario? Are they going to go bankrupt? There are people out on the internet thinking that they are over leveraged. And if we were to get some sort of extreme pullback, a black swan event in the markets, they basically could be wiped out. And this was buzzing for a couple of days now. Looks like BlackRock might be trying to fork Bitcoin. Don't believe me? Their SEC filing suggests I'm right. Now, someone finally did some real research on it. So let's take a look at this. The actual news is that BlackRock's ETF contract gives BlackRock the option to choose which fork to use for customers during a hard fork, and noting that it may negatively affect prices when they do. This is either ignorance to what happened during previous forks or just a play at taking power where people don't notice. It is not them preparing to fork because they have to define the situation contractually somehow. In the end, the correct thing to do is simply include all practical fork coins within the ETF and not split them at all. Since ETFs can run multiple fork nodes anyway, the ETF is an abstraction. It doesn't need to fork at all. Down in the comment section, yeah, but they cannot open themselves for disputes. People actually sued exchanges to get their Bitcoin diamond coins, custodians, brokers just covering themselves. And he goes on here, their chosen wording exactly opens them to disputes. And here we have, when the fork arrives, more than 60% of the miners will be owned by BlackRock somehow. They will bow to BlackRock as well as Saylor. If you guys don't get it now, soon BTC will be centralized. Just my 2 cents. Sad to see OG Bitcoiners forgetting what BTC was about. And I have seen that consensus around the internet when it comes to Bitcoin because of the fact that large institutions and major corporations and governments want to buy Bitcoin. Some people are starting to get a little frustrated, a little bit angry, but at the same time, the prices will not be going up to these levels without them. So it is a double-edged sword, guys. And Digital Asset Investor posts a post by Brad Garlinghouse. I've been watching Brad Garlinghouse interviews for a long time. Often you can tell when he's dying to say the quiet part out loud, but can't because the CEO in him holds him back. Completely understandable. My gut says this is one of those times, and my gut is right 99% of the time. Let's listen in.
Look, I don't think about it as a kind of there's up to the minute valuation stuff. But I think it's safe to assume that the 11 billion is very outdated at this point. The total value of the XRP we own now exceeds 100 billion. That is, another mark. One of the things I don't know how to get my head around exactly is, the way that Ripple is traded in the secondary private markets has been at a significant discount to net asset value. Some would say MicroStrategy is comparable in some ways, but trades at a, I think, 3x premium to net asset value. And you think, huh, that's interesting. Again, I'm not anti MicroStrategy. I hope is a massive success and keeps doing what they're doing. And look, Ripple has been in a position where we have not prioritized going public. That didn't really make any sense in the previous SEC administration. Maybe that changes in the future, and we'll evaluate that as things unfold.
So interesting times. Ripple, the potential launch, an IPO where you could buy stock in Ripple as well. So you could get massive gains on Ripple. And of course, you can get massive gains on XRP. Now, of course, this is not financial advice. Do not buy or sell anything we talk about on this channel. It's just education and entertainment only. And speaking of XRP, let's get to $15 as soon as possible. XRP price printed a bull flag on the daily chart, a technical pattern associated with a strong upward momentum. Could this bullish setup and surging open interest signal the start of the second leg of XRP's rally into the double-digit zone? XRP price is up over 15% in the last 7 days after weeks of consolidation following the altcoin's rally towards $3 in early December. XRP is currently trading around $2.44 on January 6th, according to data from Cointelegraph. XRP's potential rise is backed by increasing open interest, which has increased significantly over the past 24 hours. The chart below shows XRP open interest has increased by 45% in the last 24 hours from 2.6 billion to 3.7 billion, suggesting that investors are opening positions with the expectation of XRP price increase. This also indicates and more trading activity and more money entering the XRP market. And we head over to CoinGlass so we can take a look right now. XRP trading volume is up 27%, but open interest is up 66%. And the exciting part for XRP is we've increased in price and then also maintained a sideways action even during a decrease in volume. But with this new flow coming into the market, we could see a continued rise in volume like we saw in that initial leg to the upside, getting to $2.90. Historically, significant jumps in open interest have preceded dramatic rallies in the XRP price. For example, the metric jumped by over 100% between July 13th and July 14th of 2023, triggering 100% price move in that same period. This price action came after Judge Annalisa Torres ruled the XRP token was not a security in the Securities and Exchange Commission lawsuit against Ripple. Similar price action witnessed open interest jump by 76% between November 29th and December 3rd of 2024, accompanying another 100% jump in price over the same period. If history repeats itself, the latest surge in OI could see XRP break out of consolidation, recording massive gains towards $15. XRP is expected to resume its prevailing bullish momentum despite the pullback from recent highs, as the chart shows in a classic technical pattern in the making. XRP's price action between November 5th and January 6th has led the formation of a bull flag pattern on the daily chart as shown in the figure below. A daily candlestick close above the flag's upper boundary at $2.41 would signal the start of a massive upwards breakout. The target is set by the flagpole's height, which comes to around $15, approximately a 520% move to the upside. Other bullish indicators that can be observed in the chart by immediate is a 50-day simple moving average at $2.10 and the relative strength index above the 50 mark, indicating bullish. Here's a closer look at that indicator they're talking about here. So the flagpole would go from the bottom to the top, and then you just take that and move it as far as the distance, and then the breakout level, the same distance, giving you this new move. So it's showing a $12 move to the upside, giving us a $14.80 target or $15 from the breakout pattern. RSI over 50, meaning bullish. You can see what happened last time. We got over 50 on the RSI, really ramped up to the upside. And as we were talking over on CoinGlass, as you saw right here, a dip in volume and then a huge pump in the open interest here. We saw the dip and now the huge pump in open interest. Will we have the next leg to the upside?
Hey, bull runners, check this out. If you want to learn how to find the next 10x, 50x, or even 100x altcoin in this video, listen to this. Our research team posted GOAT on the 13th of October of 2024 when it was right at a penny, and since then it rallied to over $1 and is currently still up over 5,000%. That's like turning $1,000 into over $50,000. Our team called Pendle at only a $16 million market cap, or 16 cents, back on February 18th of 2023, all the way back here, and since then it's rallied up over 4,000%. That's a 40x. It's like turning $1,000 into over $40,000. Our team also called BitTensor Tau September 15th 2022, before the token was ever even launched. And since then, Tau has rallied over 2,000%. That's a 20x. Our team even said Solana is most likely to be one of the easiest trades next year, and this was posted December 29th, 2022, on the day that Solana bottomed out at around $8. And since then, Solana looks like it's up over 2,500%. That's a 25x. It's like turning $1,000 into over $25,000. And the bull run is just getting started. The list goes on and on and on. Our team called Sui, Ondo, and even some of the biggest cult-based meme coins like MOG back in July 20th of 2023, the day that MOG launched. So if you want to learn how our team is finding these altcoins before they explode, we just launched Altcoin Pro University, where our research team gives you real-time altcoin picks with explosive potential for this bull run, along with 100+ expert curated classes crafted by industry experts to discover these gems yourself, on top of our live weekly calls every single week for in-depth crypto market analysis and daily updates. And that's just a fraction of what we offer inside of Altcoin Pro University. Just go through the link in the description below, get in right now, watch the 26-minute video covering everything that Altcoin Pro University offers.
And let's talk about MicroStrategy. They made another buy. Bitcoin wastes no time at the Wall Street Open as daily BTC prices gained 3% while reclaiming the $100,000 mark. BTC price needs a daily close above 101,000. The move followed a fresh buy announcement from business intelligence firm MicroStrategy, which added another 1,000 Bitcoin to its corporate treasury. Among the casualties was the popular trading skew described as passive seller on Binance, the owner of a significant ask liquidity at the 100K mark. New bids moving up here, which is important from the support of rallies, he reported in part of his latest X analysis on X. Data from monitoring resource CoinGlass clearly highlighted the liquidity sweep with 24-hour BT shorts liquidation at $36 million at the time of writing. So this heat map here shows you all the shorts that were here in place. Price moved up quickly and liquidated all of those trades, $36 million of liquidations. And also bullish for Bitcoin, Metaplanet eyes buying more Bitcoin, 10,000 Bitcoin in 2025. They currently hold 1,762, but they want to increase and stash 467% more. The Japan-based venture capital firm was one of the most notable companies following MicroStrategy's Bitcoin investment playbook in 2024, and they currently hold 1,762, worth $173 million from 19 purchases. Gorovich also said it aims to advance Bitcoin adoption in Japan and globally, as well as grow Metaplanet's impact in Japan and the Bitcoin ecosystem. We're not just building a company, but driving a movement, said Gorovich. Metaplanet is the largest corporate Bitcoin holder in Asia and has the 15th largest Bitcoin holdings among publicly listed companies, according to BitcoinTreasuries.net. The plan comes as asset managers Van Eck and Bitwise predict Bitcoin will reach $180,000 to $200,000 this year, or potentially higher if the United States adopts the strategic Bitcoin reserve under an expected crypto-friendly Donald Trump. Metaplanet is currently trading at 3,480 Japanese yen, and it has an increase in the past 12 months for the year of 1,947%. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at XRP in the charts here, which we've been talking about. So besides the bull flag, which is a major scenario that's playing out, we also have the triangle pattern that has been created. So when we grab a ray and we go from our most recent peak to this candle tip, the wick of December 17th, you can see it has gotten us a nice resistance level. Now, what's also interesting is if you do a ray from the candle body and not the wick to the candle body, we're now trapped in a little wedge pattern down to the downside. And remember, we have the $2.32 level that was acting as an extreme resistance. We finally broke through that. Now it has turned into a support. And our next level that we've been talking about is this $2.50 level. So when we talked about this on January 1st, we wanted to see price jump up above 250 and then create the new support above the triangle pattern and also this 250 resistance level. After breaking from there, it should be able to return to its previous most recent high of $2.90, create itself a support here. We may even see it trickle back down into the 250 range, then make its move to the $3.31 previous all-time high. But as the article said, as far as the price move it to the upside for the bull flag, when we go from the start of that bull flag pole to the top of the bull flag pole, and we move it to where the breakout pattern would be, which we have not officially broken out of this, but if we're using the tighter range, we could say that it was this breakout here from the smaller wedge break, and it has come back and retested that level. So let's go ahead and get rid of the wick. So you have two different strategies here. One is going to be the strategy of using the direction and the play out of the actual flag pull, which gives us a target of $4.80. The other option is to take the actual box of percentage gain to the upside when it reached its top and move it from its breakout period here. And it gives you actually the same exact level. So that's going to give us that $5 range. And then the other strategy is to take the percentage that was gained during this move, 400%, and move 400% to the upside here. And that's going to give us around a $12 range. Or you can change from regular standard charts to logarithmic. And when you do a logarithmic graph, it gets you a significant larger move to that 1471. So lots of amazing opportunities to keep track of with XRP to the upside. Things are looking bullish. The thing that I'm following the most right now is our 3-day chart. 3-day chart, the new 3-day candle just kicked off. Again, we need to see it bust above that $2.50 level. When we look at our momentum chart down here at the bottom, we are in the green money flow. So money flows to the upside. Our momentum wave, short-term momentum wave, has just reset at 0. So that can definitely make a move back to the upside. And as you can see, when it reset at 0 here and it's moved to the upside and it stayed and maintained the upside this whole time for that move. Prior to that, besides this one right here, we also have the stochastic. It was starting to make its move up and it front ran the short-term momentum wave. And you can see the stochastic on the 3 days already turned to the upside. We also have a green dot on the 3-day. We do need to close in 2 days. We do need to close a green candle though. If we close a red candle, green dot can turn off and we can then rotate momentum back to the downside. But right now, looking bullish. Like I said, a couple of days ago, it was a 1, 2, 3, 4 candle bullish engulfing candle to the upside. The only thing that we were missing was this candle finishing above these bodied candles here. If we would have finished the closed candle body there, we'd have been even in better shape. But right now, it closed just 5 cents short of that level. And this new candle, this 3-day candle we're in right now, it does need to push up and close above these bodied candles here. So make sure you subscribe. Make sure you join Altcoin Pro. Take a look at this.
Hey, bull runners, check this out. If you want to learn how to find the next 10x, 50x, or even 100x altcoin in this video, listen to this. Our research team posted GOAT on the 13th of October of 2024 when it was right at a penny, and since then it rallied to over $1 and is currently still up over 5,000%. That's like turning $1,000 into over $50,000. Our team called Pendle at only a $16 million market cap, or 16 cents, back on February 18th of 2023, all the way back here, and since then it's rallied up over 4,000%. That's a 40x. It's like turning $1,000 into over $40,000. Our team also called BitTensor Tau September 15th, 2022, before the token was ever even launched. And since then, Tau has rallied over 2,000%. That's a 20x. Our team even said Solana is most likely to be one of the easiest trades next year, and this was posted December 29th, 2022, on the day that Solana bottomed out at around $8. And since then, Solana looks like it's up over 2,500%. That's a 25x. It's like turning $1,000 into over $25,000. And the bull run is just getting started. The list goes on and on and on. Our team called Sui, Ondo, and even some of the biggest cult-based meme coins like MOG back in July 20th of 2023, the day that MOG launched. So if you want to learn how our team is finding these altcoins before they explode, we just launched Altcoin Pro University, where our research team gives you real-time altcoin picks with explosive potential for this bull run, along with 100+ expert curated classes crafted by industry experts to discover these gems yourself, on top of our live weekly calls every single week for in-depth crypto market analysis and daily updates. And that's just a fraction of what we offer inside of Altcoin Pro University. Just go through the link in the description below, get in right now, watch the 26-minute video covering everything that Altcoin Pro University offers.